Today I'm going to do an informative speech on magic tricks and the basics behind them. I'd like to start by saying magic is not real, unfortunately, and it is all an art of misdirection, and I think it is a good topic to talk about because many people can be interested. It is a topic that has been kept a secret, and the tricks have been, for the most part, unrevealed, and only magicians know themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the basics behind magic and how to do magic tricks. In my opinion, to begin with, I'm going to talk about the confidence in magic, as well as the types of magic, and the tools that you should know and have, as well as how to pick an ideal audience to show magic tricks to. The reason I want to talk about magic is because I've been doing it for a while, and it's just a fun topic. I learned in my freshman year of high school. I got a concussion, and I had to find how to cut down on my screen time, and I found a deck of cards, and ever since I've just done magic, and it's been history. So like I said, today I'm going to talk about confidence to begin with. Confidence is important because you must fake everything because it is not real, and the more confident you are, people will find it more believable and find you more reasonable and understandable, and they will find it easier to watch and enjoy rather than if you're not so confident, they'll be more rigid and shy and think that this isn't real, something's going on, they'll watch you, and it hides a trickery. Humor is usually a good technique I like to use. People like to laugh and have fun, as well as it can mislead them and direct them into things so you can do your magic and do the tricks without them noticing it. So confidence is important because you want to fool everybody, because like I said, it's fake, and it is important that you can get that point across. People are going to enjoy it more if you are confident. Now I'm going to go talk about the types of magic, and I'm going to talk about card magic because that's mostly what I do. The most important part to me is to have multiple decks, so I will show you. There are a couple. This is just a regular starter bicycle deck for the most part. It's just an easy, simple deck to use. Then we have this, which is a bicycle deck, which seems normal, but it's actually set up for magic tricks. It has tricks set up. It's in a specific order. The cards have what the card is on the back, so on and so forth. This is really important and a good tool to have. And there's also this, which is a monarch deck. This is just a fancy deck that magicians like to use to change up their style, and it's just a regular deck of cards, but it has a cool style and it's different for people to see something new. And then there's just regular fun decks. This is nothing special. It's just a regular deck, but it's got pandas on. It's kind of fun. Have around to do magic tricks for your friends and practice on. So as well as having multiple decks, you need to know the tools in the decks. So there's things like double backer, which is good to have because people will think that you can put a card on top and you put this on, flip it, and it's a guide card. It'll help you. It's thicker, so on and so forth. It's really important to have these in Magic, as well as having jokers. Jokers are used in the same way. You can use them to make a double backer. They can be guide cards, they can sandwich a card. It's all important. These are good to have around. And those are just a few things that are in decks. You should also know a couple things like mechanics. Grip. This is just good to start because then you can go to shuffle, you can hand out a card, you can fan them out so someone can pick a card. But it's also important to know things like a double lift. So this you can stack that card. So if I had someone lift a card, and I could put it on top, so this would be their card, and you lift it, put it on top, and you lift it, and the card changes. These are all good as well. It is also important to know how to do like a wrist kill. So like if you're doing a double list, you can turn your wrist over so all they see is this. It's also very important to know the angles at which people can see, so you can hide these things. And those are just the simple things. All magic tricks are basically based around the same thing, so as long as you know like wrist kill, double lift, and mechanics grip, you can make your own tricks from that. And then last, I'm going to talk about how to pick an ideal audience. This seems simple, but it can be hard because everybody perceives magic differently. Like I said, it's fake. Obviously, everybody mostly knows it's fake, so they tend to watch your hands, see what you're doing to make sure nothing tricky is happening. So you just got to see how rigid people are and just make a basis from that. So today we talked about the confidence in magic, the basics of magic, the tools you need, some tricks, basics of tricks to learn how to do your own, as well as picking the ideal audience. magic, I think, is important because it's like a universal language, and everybody can understand it everywhere you go, and it's just a fun thing to have around and do. So that should pretty much do it. I hope this has helped, and if you enjoyed, thanks for watching.